Hello. Welcome to my channel. Hello and great blessings to everyone. Again, welcome to my channel. To all you guys who are new and old, welcome back. Now, if you are a returning subscriber or just returning watcher, you've seen me before, then yes, I do look a little different. My hair is now locked. So before last time I posted a video, I think I had the long honey blonde and dark brown weave in, and that's no longer me. I am now locked up shawty. So and let's go ahead on and address or introduce the elephant in the room. These two locks are a lot longer than my other locks. We're not even gonna talk about it, okay? Also, if you see me looking right here instead of right here in the camera directly, it is because I'm looking at myself. So just know that a bitch is a little cockeyed, but I'm just looking at myself. So that is why I am not looking directly into the camera lens, whatever it's called, right? So anywho, you guys, welcome to my channel. If you do not know me, my name is Gypsyana. I am a tarot reader and a spiritual and intuitive healer, and I'm here to help guide you. All right. Now, I have had my channel for years now, but I'm trying to get more consistent, and this will be what we call Spiritual Talk Sundays, okay? So I have been on my spiritual journey for a couple of years, a little introduction. I have been on my spiritual journey for a couple of years now, and I'm trying to start incorporating more videos to help guide you guys along the way of your spiritual journey, so it won't be so hard, and you'll have questions answered for you, because it's kind of hard to find certain types of guidance in your journey. So I plan on helping you guys with that, okay? So, what else I was gonna say? please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Turn the notification bell, because I do plan on doing this every Sunday, and I have some more things coming out too, but I'm not gonna speak too soon. We're just gonna focus on one thing at a time, because I'm a Libra, I procrastinate, and yeah, so we're gonna focus on one thing at a time. All right, so we're gonna just start with these Spiritual Talk Sunday videos, and I'm gonna start doing my readings on YouTube as well. But anyway, so please subscribe so you can be on the lookout for that. Also, be sure to like this video. Comment down below with anything. Say hello. You can say, hey girl, you know, your nails are popping today. You can say thank you for the advice. I really appreciate it. Just say something, because I need some comments in my videos, okay? So for everyone who does that, thank you so much. And also, be sure to share this video with anybody that you think may need it. I have a lot of people, especially now in 2020, are on spiritual journey. So this would be a great video to help them out, because I need this kind of help. And I got a lot of people who I look up to here on YouTube, but sometimes it's hard to find certain kinds of advice for your spiritual journey. So I plan on, like I said, getting it out to you guys today. So I need a sip of water. Also, any information you need will be in the description box down below. But being that, you know, I want to sponsor myself, I want to talk about my attraction oil that I do sell. These will be available on my website very soon. But for right now, I'm taking orders via PayPal and Cash App. These are my Bring Me oils. These oils are for abundance, prosperity, healing, love, attraction, money, whatever. This is the main one that I'm selling right now. I use it myself, so that's why it's like, you know, used. But it has all natural ingredients, all natural oils, real flowers, crystals in here, and they're infused with my witchy, beautiful energy. So these are the attraction oils. These are to help to bring your abundance, prosperity, love, high vibrations, spiritual connections, connection with the universe, everything that you need. You can manifest into anything you desire with this oil right here, as long as you're connected. And they are currently only $15, and that includes the shipping, and trust me, it is very well worth it. So if you guys are looking to get an attraction oil, you can contact me. Also, I want to show you guys my popping ass nails that I made. My press on nail business will be open up very soon. I do have a hair salon here in Greensboro called Crown the Goddess, and we're located on Summit Avenue. So if you're interested in, you know, some press on nails, the line will be coming out very soon, and I'll be having them available in the shop as well as online. So yeah, I want to sponsor myself a little bit before I get started, but let's get right into the video. Okay, so as you see from the title, we are talking about spirituality, and the title says, are you too spiritual, right? So let's get into it now. I will warn you, I do have notes, So that's what I'm looking at. And yeah, I'm blind, so I might be like this a little bit. Okay. So the title says, "Are you too spiritual?" So let's get into it. So why are we here? All right. So people may have told you before. Okay, so people may have told you this before. If you're on a spiritual journey, whether you are old or new to the game, you've probably been told before, maybe even today, that you are a little too spiritual. Now, what does that really mean? Now, a lot of people will say this, honestly, it's because they don't understand the struggle of being a spiritual person. Being a spiritual person, a spiritual being, is a struggle. Now, let me clarify. Everyone is a spiritual being. Everyone's just not connected, right? So those of you who are not connected, you don't understand the struggle of being a spiritual person. Even those who are like me, who are spiritual workers, those who are healers, who are guiders, who are teachers, all that great stuff, is a struggle. The struggle for us is trying to balance the physical realm and the spiritual realm, right? So with us, you know, we start feeling guilty because we feel like we're not devoting enough time to our spirit guides, our ancestors, Most High, our higher self. We start to feel like we're obligated to do something with our spirituality every single day, all day long, nonstop. And we also feel like, you know, just like we don't want to be in the physical realm sometimes. Like, life is just so much better in the, we don't want to be in the physical realm. Like, life is just so much better in the spiritual realm. So we just want to stay there all day. So that's the struggle for us. Now there's an eagerness to explore when you are spiritual, because you want to constantly grow, you want to learn, you want to, you know, feel the connections, feel the energy from the guides around you and the universe and all that great stuff. So it's a struggle when you have people who don't understand you and they're telling you that you are too spiritual. But it's crazy, because if you were a math major at a university and you were studying math all day, just about math, they would think that's great because you're going to a university, but that's a thing of the physical realm that people respect. A lot of people in the physical realm don't respect spirituality because they feel like it's not realistic, okay? So, those are things that you experience as you're going through your journey, right? Now, I'm sorry, gathering my notes. Now, you also, when you're going through your little struggle, you have to deal with real life, right? You have to deal with your children or your lover who may not be as spiritual as you, your family, your friends, going to the grocery store, going to the doctor, whatever. You have to deal with real life things, right? So, now, the question is, do I feel that someone can be too spiritual? Of course, I'm gonna say no. But I say that, but I will say this. I do feel like that you can be unbalanced. Now, no, I don't think you can be too spiritual, but I do think you can be unbalanced, because you do have to still deal with the real world. You do have to still deal with real life situations when you are spiritual. You can't just lay around in your room and be in meditation all day. That's just not how it works. You gotta get bills paid, honey. So you can't just, like, you know, sit around in your room all day. You just can't do that. Unless you are that blessed, you know? Which we all are blessed, so don't get me wrong. But, so, hold on, y'all, I lost some of my notes. Okay. So, now let me mention a few misconceptions when it comes down to spirituality. So, many of you who are new to spirituality, many of you tend to get into spirituality for the wrong reasons. You guys tend to get into it because you feel like, okay, I just want to learn the law of attraction and get it down packed and manifest everything that I want. A car, money, a finance man, a finance woman, whatever, a bomb-ass body, and see what I want to. Like, you guys want to manifest everything. So a lot of you guys get into spirituality because of that. Because you want that freedom, that life that, you know, that you want to acquire. You want that type of freedom in that life you want to acquire. Now, don't get me wrong, you can have all those things when you are spiritual. However, spirituality is more about the mental freedom. And like I said, a lot of you tend to do this in the very beginning because that's how you get introduced to spirituality, a lot of you, because you start saying things about manifestation and, you know, living into your own reality and things like that, which like I said, which all that is true. But when you gain the mental freedom, that is how you're able to obtain and manifest the things you want, because you start realizing that you are a god, you are a goddess, and you are able to acquire what you want through certain tasks and certain, you know, ways of living. So let's talk about now I'm sorry, now that is why people say you're too spiritual, because you're constantly trying to find ways to manifest and get the law of attraction down pat, right? So let's talk about how you can not be too spiritual, as they say, right? How can you gain that balance? Like I said, I don't believe you can be too spiritual, but I'm just saying, you know, that's what they say. So anyway, how can you obtain that balance, right? So I have, is it 5? And a possible 6th way of balancing yourself in your spirituality, right? So the number 1 way is to simply change your mindset, right? Like I told you, a lot of you guys get into spirituality because you feel like you can manifest things just because you're spiritual, right? But the way to change your mindset is to live the life that you want by living in the present, right? So you live the life you want by living in the present. And by that, I mean, too many of us focus on yesterday and we focus on tomorrow. We hardly ever focus on today. What do you want today to be like? How do you want today to be? If you focus on the present, things just start to come to you naturally, magically, right? So you have to really learn how to focus in on today, the present time. If you focus too much on the energy of yesterday and yesterday was a shitty day, then today will be shitty and tomorrow will be shitty, right? But let's focus on what today is. Today is Sunday, right? We can make today be a great Sunday. We can make things happen on this Sunday, even though it didn't happen on Saturday. I can eat better today. I can work out today. I can take my kids for a walk. What can you do to make today a good day for you, right? A great manifesting day for yourself, right? You change your mindset. That's how you change your mindset. Although, this includes speaking and living into existence, right? So let's say that you want a job, right? The job pays $100,000 a year, and they say you need at least a year's worth of experience to work in this field, but you only have 6 months, and you applied 2 months ago and didn't get it because they say you didn't have enough experience, right? So now you're in 6 months. You're like, you know what? It's half a year, and I do have the background where I work with this and that and that and this on top of my certification. So they're going to hire me for this job. Yes, I know I got turned out 2 months ago, but that was a pass. It's today, okay? Today, how can I get that job? I'm gonna claim it, okay? So claim it. So, you know, like people ask you, how'd the job go? I already got it. Did you have your interview yet? Don't worry about it. I already got it. I got the job. You claim that job. Now, some people are gonna say, well, what if you don't get the job? If you don't get it, guess what? That's not meant for you. But the universe will tell you there's something better for you somewhere else, and they will put it in your direction. You will accept it, and you will keep moving forward. You won't think about what happened yesterday. But if you want that job, I know this sounds kind of contradictory, but you guys will understand what I'm saying, I think, eventually. But if you want that job, just claim it. Like I said, if it doesn't come to you in that form, it will come to you in another kind of form. But you have to just have the mindset where, like, you already have it, whether it's with this company or another company. You already have that job that's paying you $100,000 a year in the field that you absolutely love. And you will get it very, very, very soon, okay? So I will tell you this, too. While we're on that topic, you will get tested so many times by the universe in your journey to see if your will is there, if your strength is there. And this is how you gain the balance too, because you understand that life is an evolving cycle, right? Things are constantly changing. So you may want it to happen like A, B, C, and D, but it'll happen like A, C, F, and Q. All right, but it will happen. But how will you deal with it through the changes, right? Will you focus on yesterday and tomorrow? Will you focus on today and deal with the issue right now and, you know, let the future just flow in, right? So the second way of gaining your balance is very cliche, but I just have to say it. It's meditation, okay? Meditation, it grounds you. It centers you. It allows you to connect with your spirit guides, your ancestors, the universe, your higher self. It creates a calming energy in your mind and for your day. So meditation is just great all the way around to help you to gain your balance. I'm not going to talk about it a whole lot because we already know meditation is what it is. Now, I will try to leave a link down below for a guided meditation that I use every day. This will help you to start off your day in an amazing way. It's only 10 minutes long, so it's a great start for you guys. I would personally say I would suggest start off with guided meditation if you're just not meditating, because it's kind of hard to do it without guidance the very first time you start, because I don't know about y'all, with me, I just fall asleep. Okay, I would get bored. My mind would start going somewhere else, which is fine, but this will help you to really focus on your day and your manifestations and things you want to attract. Okay, along with my oil, just put a little bit on your third eye. You can see those things coming to you. Okay. Now the third way is journaling. Now a lot of people be, they be doubting the journaling, but journaling is something great. Now journaling helps you to release emotions. Release emotions. It helps you to manifest, and it also helps you to kind of vent to the world. Like, your journal is your best friend, okay? So this is the person you talk to about everything you can't tell anybody else, or sometimes even yourself. Now this could be you talking to your higher self. You can say that your journal is you talking to your higher self. Like, today I feel like shit, I don't want to go on, but I know I'm gonna push through, blah blah. Whatever you want to say, it will not judge you at all. So your journal is your best friend. You can say in your journal, I'm a millionaire. I know I'm a millionaire. I can't pay my rent right now, but I'm a millionaire. But guess what? My millionaire ways will work out something for me today, right? Okay. So the number 4 way is to create a flexible routine. This is something that I struggle with because, I create routines all the time. I never follow through with them. But a flexible routine means that you will have certain things that's enough, like, just, it cannot be fucked with for that day, right? Now, some of you might have to have a routine for the whole week that change throughout the week. And some of you might have the same routine every single day, but still write it out, right? Create a routine. So, like for me, for instance, Monday through Thursday, my son has like the specific classes, right? I can't change that. Not at all. Okay. So my flexibility would go in place between his classes and after his class. Those are my times where I could change a few things, or I can set one specific thing for those days each and every day because I have that certain time slot, right? So, but still make it flexible so that, like, if something does happen, it won't fuck up your energy for the day, right? Like if this doesn't happen at 12 o'clock, it's okay. I'll do it at 3 o'clock. You have to kind of make it flexible so that you won't get thrown off for the day. And this will help you to gain your balance because you already know what to expect for the day. But if it does not happen when you want it to happen, you still understand you have time to do it at another time slot, if that makes sense. So we can go into more detail about these things later on if you want to. Just let me know down in the comments, but I'm just kind of going through these things now. So number 4 way. The number 4 way is to rest. This is what I struggle with the most, y'all. I cannot go to sleep for longer than like 4 hours at a time. Sometimes only 3 hours, but if you can't sleep a straight 8 hours, which most spiritual people can't, I can at least. Then I would say just take little breaks throughout the day. Not necessarily naps, but like sit down and listen to a book, read a book, talk to your kids, watch a movie. But just take time to rest your body and rest your mind. Or just lay in the bed simply in silence and just chill. But find ways to relax and rest because you really need that for your balance. If you're too busy, you throw yourself off, and I do that all the freaking time. So that is a part of your balance. Okay, so finding time to relax in between your crazy ass day, right? So number 5 way is to watch what you put into your body, okay? Now, I am currently vegetarian, but I will tell you, I'm still a chunky girl, right? And I got my fat days. Sometimes I want to eat chips and cookie dough all the time. But meat, I'm not against meat. I think meat is great. But let's be real here. You're putting another meat into your body. You are made of meat. You are made of meat and vibrations. Everything has vibrations. So you're putting a dead meat into your body, which has dead vibrations. It carries the trauma that went through that animal when they slaughtered the animal. whether it was dead or alive. Like, well, and most times they slaughter the animals when they're alive. So just imagine the fear of that animal, which does have feelings, and you're putting that torment, that trauma into your own living body. Now, some people are great, of course, physically by eating meat, but mentally, a lot of people are not when it comes down to eating meat. Now, not saying you have to give up meat all the way, but you can start to limit your meats or eat meats from grass-fed animals who are not tortured when they are killed for, you know, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you call it when you kill them and feed them. But anyway, so they're not being tortured when they're killed. They might be put to sleep or something like that, which still carries a chemical. But that's a whole other story. So anyway, if you don't limit the meat, just watch what you put it into your body. Like, limit your alcohol, limit your weed use. Start smoking mugwort instead. Or smoke pure marijuana that doesn't have the other things that cause you to be high to the point where you can't do anything but sit there and look stupid. So, and everybody takes weed differently, so don't take offense to that. But some people just really do just be stuck when they smoke. And if that's how you are, you need to figure out something else, okay? Now the number 6 way is optional, okay? But the number 6 way to balance yourself is to have a weekly or bi-weekly check-in by getting a reading done, okay? Now, I do readings on myself, but I also look at readings like almost every other day, general readings on YouTube. So you can find a reading here on YouTube based on your sign, or just an overall general reading just to see if it helps to guide you. Or you can book a personal reading with anyone, me, or anyone who you feel like you're drawn to. I would say go to someone who you're drawn to for a personal reading, but a weekly or a bi-weekly reading can help you to see where you are and what advice that Spirit may have to lead you into the rest of your week or the rest of your month, okay? So those are the things I suggest to help you to balance yourself. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm not doing a lot of editing on this video, so it is what it is. If you hear my kids in the background, and guess what? I'm not going to edit this video tonight. I refuse. I'm not doing it, okay? I'm not. It's going up like it is. All right, but I thank you all for tuning in. Please catch me on my lives on Facebook. My name on Facebook is Gypsyana or Delicia Nicole. And I will have that all in the description box down below. So I will talk to you guys soon. I got to go make dinner now. So you guys have a great night. Namaste. I love you all. Bye.